I must stop speaking about the past for a while, about that period in Belgium when I was on vacation with my mother and all her boyfriends. I'd like to talk a little about where I'm at today. And yesterday was May 15, 1975, and last night my second son was confirmed. We belong to a Reformed temple, as I mentioned at the beginning, and after a boy's bar mitzvah, he gets 3 extra years of Jewish education, and then he's confirmed. He was among 18 other boys and girls his age, and it was a wonderful moment. I was so proud of him. He had written a speech regarding anti-Semitism in the United States, and he really did a great job of it. I was absolutely so proud. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I do have 3 sons, 3 wonderful sons. My oldest one is 17. My second one is 15 and a half. And my little one is 13. When I think of achievement, in the true sense of the word, that's the only thing I've really achieved, is giving birth to those 3 wonderful kids. They have qualities, they have faults, they have hang-ups, sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're difficult, but basically they are absolutely terrific kids. And I'm always proud of them because they're just so terrific. Also, when I think about them, the only time I've ever felt real contentment and peace and happiness even is the 3 times I gave birth. I also nursed all 3 of them, and that altogether is a miracle to me. It was such a great, great feeling. I nursed until they were 4 or 5 months, and then their teeth started to come in, and that was not very comfortable, so that's when I stopped, of course. There's a lot of headaches bringing up kids, which any parent can tell you. But I would say overall, they have given me more pleasure than misery. They each different in their own way, but they each very alike in the sense of they're compatible with one another. Even though they fight a lot and there's sibling rivalry, they really are compatible, and there's a very closeness among themselves. As much as they fight and yell and all that jazz, there's real closeness. And usually it comes out when one of them is in trouble. The other one will always help, invariably. So I take a lot of pride in that. And the old saying, blood is thicker than water, is so true. Well, anyway, last night was one of my, I was absolutely so proud. And when it was over, the services were over, and each kid did what they had to do. We all went into the big auditorium, and so many people approached me and Stewie, and they told us how fantastic Ronald was, and what a beautiful speech he had, and I was absolutely in heaven. I just adored every minute of it. this is what happened last night. It was one of my good moments, good feeling, no anxiety, no butterflies in my stomach. It's just a wonderful, easy feeling. The reason I'm talking about last night is that it's been such a long time that I felt so at ease and relieved and at peace, is because 90% of the time now I'm constantly in a state of anxiety, and I'm supposed to take half a Valium whenever I am in that state, or if I anticipate any difficulties with anything, I'm supposed to take a half one also to prepare to be able to cope with it. I can't wait for the day till all this is going to get out, till it will all pass. Now, Nola, my therapist, explained that once I get it all out in the open, all that garbage, all that childhood and those horrible teenage years, once all that comes to the surface, it'll still be there, but I'll be able to look at it without feeling so sorry for that small kid. I'll be able to look at it, put it aside, and go on, and be able to cope again with everyday life, with everyday little things, incidents, events. I might even be able to become active again in Jewish affairs and any other event that I'm interested at the moment. And God knows I can't wait to be at peace again. I've never been at peace, but I thought it was. I just protected myself so well from facing into my past, from looking into the past, that it always seemed to me that I was able to cope with things, that I was really strong person and surviving beautifully and being, the aggressive, knowing it all and all that. It was such a I was like in a shell. I was so well protected. Now, at this point, I'm mostly going through hell, because seeing Noah and bringing up all that past and remembering, it's sometimes I'm just so overwhelmed. The tiniest little thing can trigger me off, and the tears come out like a river, and I feel such despair that since I've been going to her, and I only started toward the end of March, twice since then I've tried again. I didn't try physically, but I thought about it very strongly to do away with myself again, with those pills that I've hidden. I just can't do it. And I just want so much to stop thinking about it. And it's the same business when I read the newspapers or when I hear the news on the radio or on television, and the innocent bystander who gets shot at completely by accident. That I still identify with them. I still want to be them. And I hope so much to stop wanting that. I want so much to stop being depressed and thinking about dying. Well, anyway, last night I had a wonderful feeling of accomplishment when I saw my son up there at the pulpit and reading his speech on anti-Semitism. I felt so great. I felt I felt such accomplishment. He accomplished a lot up there. I mean, he was fantastic. But I don't know, I just felt just great. No anxieties, no fears, no insecurity. Just everything was fine. Oh God, I would love to feel this way every day and all the time. I would give anything for peace of mind.